Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Let's Try Stellar Warfare. I'm 7footDustBunny, and my understanding of this game is that it is somewhere between Ivorian and X4. It's a small, either individual dev or small dev group who are making this game. Full disclosure, I got the code for free to try it out, and they want me to have a go, see what I thought, and do a little content piece on it. So I said I would, because it's right up my alley, to be honest. Now, it's recommending to me that I play a tutorial first, so we're gonna see if we can kick that off. Okay, and it is warning me here to destroy enemy ships, pick up the loot, and attach that loot to my ships. So here you can see we will get fleets, essentially. Weapons come in different types, so there are light weapons, medium weapons, and heavy weapons. Light weapons not good against medium ships. Light weapons pretty much useless against heavy ships. And I guess medium weapons not so useful against heavy ships, like you can see here. Now, I'm assuming, yeah, as you can see, the medium weapons are not super good against light ships. I'm guessing this is to sort of simulate evasion, I would assume. Then we have refineries here, which should be placed next to asteroids, or 2 harvesters. I need to think about that, and remember Alt left mouse button. Now we can build storage facilities to increase power capacity, unlock escalation structures to boost power income, or in-game. Habitable stations are required to increase population, and this thing gives power and metal if friendly structures are nearby. Benefits from escalation buffer buildings. Move surveyor nearby, build station next to it to repeat. Don't quite understand that, but there we go. Maybe that's my cruddy reading.
Those
Okay.
lightest scumbags left the sector in a hurry. We should destroy their stations before their fleet comes back.
Okay. Okay. That seems good. And we have, okay, we can move, we can rotate. It's great. Hold down middle mouse button or space bar to look around. I've already figured that out. H for health bars. Okay, I like health bars. Let's see those. Holy crap, there's a list of to-dos here. Q and E for camera height. Okay. And T can reset my camera. Oh, sorry, R can reset my camera. T to halt a unit. How do we halt a unit? How do we don't even have a unit. Because this looks like a station, not a ship, I'll be honest. This is, you know, spinning section. I mean, though Babylon 5, they did have spinning sections on ships. So I'm guessing, holy crap, this can move? Is that gonna move? I don't quite understand. That didn't necessarily hold ship. Right. T, we managed to hold the unit. Okay. Alt left click on an object. Okay. And that moves us to that object, I see. Like whatever that is. Okay. Let's see if we can build something for starters. And you got, while placing buildings, scroll mouse. Well, scroll, yeah, seems to work to zoom in and out. Select a unit, right click on neutral structures. Large asteroid. Okay, so if I click on this large asteroid, can I then... Ooh, don't love that. It'd be nice if it could lock. If you could lock the sort of like pan, the mouse pan, to when you held down a button or something. Fleet maneuvers on, toggle information, icons, toggle icons, nope. Okay, toggle health, toggle gather resources, toggle projectile colors. Okay. but that hasn't really worked out for buildings. Okay, there we go. So we can build a refinery on here. So while placing a building, you can scroll with the mouse wheel to set its height. Okay, let's set its height. And so I've got to get it nearby, but not too close, right? So if I put it on the same height, I can set it like right here. And then I'm probably in range of most of these. Or at least that one anyway. So if we put a refinery down.
Building.
Because that seems wise. Build a refinery. Build a power plant. Now, a power plant seemed like, I guess it could be anywhere. Let's
Construction
chuck
complete.
it here. That seems
Building.
wise. And there was iron full. What's this? Fast and versatile battle cruiser that hunted down and eviscerated medium ships. There are dozens of weapons to unlock in this game. Kill ships, find blueprints.
Construction complete.
Salvage, okay, fair enough. It wants me to basically build a storage facility, so I think I can do that. So we'll chuck that here as well. We may as well just settle down. Select a friendly ship and right click to move it. That, you see, doesn't seem to work. But I'm not sure if this is, I mean, this says shipyard. You see, shipyard anchorage.
Construction complete.
So how do I build a ship? Oh, I can build a ship here. Ah, so this is where, look, so if I build a
Building.
harvester,
New ship
it can go
constructed.
and... So this unit will go and harvest? Because it said you needed like 2 harvesters. Now we're
Building.
cooking. Build a surveyor. Let's do that.
New ship constructed.
Excellent. We need to build a hab station. But we kind of got a hab of some
Building.
description. Let's chuck that there. Okay, what's the surveyor doing?
Moving.
Can it come over here and survey this? Can you automate it? I'm missing all the bits here.
Construction complete.
Because it's like neutral buildings can be captured. So that's good. We're down through here. Select your unit, press Z and scroll. Right click. Oh look, I can, oh my lord. So this can change its level in the Z environment. Okay, that's funky dunky do. Okay. So if I click on this over here. Oh god. The alt click thing is not really working for me at the moment. I gotta be honest. The alt right click thing is not really working for me as I would have hoped. Because yeah, I can get that you can change level, but it did say like alt right click and it takes you to an item, but in this case it's not taking me to an item, it's sort of taking me past the item. Okay, so is this now ours? This is an abandoned plant, but I don't quite understand if it's still abandoned. Press C for cinematic. Okay, that's great. Left, so unlock medium ship frames in the unlock menu. Okay, let's have a look at this. Unlock medium ship frames. Okay, fairly straightforward. Right click the mini-map to move the camera. Oh good god. This is just a tutorial. Let's just say the first game I play could well be interesting. right click the minimap to move a selected unit. Okay. Let's again, I kind of now wish I could pan with a, because at the moment, like WASN, so left click on the minimap to move the camera. Yes, that's fine. But right now, WAS and D are not actually moving the camera. Is that? No. I feel like for some reason it's like the camera is locked, which is odd. I seem to be locked in on this. And you can destruct. So, look, he's got camera is following. What if I take that off? Ah! I somehow pressed F. F locked the camera. That I didn't see here. But key tip, F locks the camera to an item. So now if I alt click this, haha, now we're good. Okay. So now if we go over to here and say, I don't know, say scout this. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. The scout is off. Beautiful. Right. Right click the minimap to move a selected unit. Well, I'm going to build, I don't know, a couple of units. These are medium. So let's build, I don't know. Let's see if what happens if we build like all of these units. And then I guess we can probably select them because we seem to have some bad guys over here to attack as test bad guys. And look, here we go. We can go into cinematic mode.
Not enough power. Insufficient metal.
Uh-oh. Okay. Not enough power. Insufficient metal. Let's bring the camera back to here. And I guess then we're in the House of the Dogs. Oh my goodness. Cannon smart laser. These are defenses by the looks of it. So can I build another power station?
Building.
And how do I capture this then? An abandoned power plant from a more prosperous time generates 100 power per minute. Requires a nearby ship/building for operation. So if I...
Construction complete. New ship constructed. Insufficient metal. Insufficient metal.
Okay.
New ship constructed.
Insufficient metal it is. Okay, medium asteroid.
New
what
ship
about
constructed.
This one? If I build... I mean, you're going to say...
Can't build here.
Oh, can't build here. Why not? Oh, why not?
Cancelled.
Why can't I build there? That's interesting. So this is an example mine as well. How do I capture these things? If I send, I don't know, let's send a reliable, simple, light ship. Can I send that to here and see if it can do something? I mean, I'm guessing I can select these as like a fleet, yeah. And then we can right-click to sort of move them over here. There we go, that satisfies that for moving the ships. Attack the enemy shipyard, destroy the enemy shipyard. Yeah, I'm less than convinced I'm actually going to achieve that. Like that harvester, we can't tell it to go here and work, can we? Not really by the looks of it. And if I tried to build a refinery here, it's not going to let me. No, it says can't build here. Fair enough. I can build elsewhere, but do I have to? Is it because
Can't build here.
I
Can't
have
build
essentially a sphere
Cancelled.
of influence. So, for example, if I put a storage facility
here. Building.
here, can I build out to here? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Is will this allow me to sort of increase my operational zone?
Construction complete.
Yes. Yes, this is how it works. Okay. So, stupid question. This large asteroid,
Cancelled.
if I click on it, can I find out what level that's at? No. It's hard to say. Okay, now it's coming up. It's at minus 300. But that's what I want.
Building.
That's where I want to build. So, minus 200, I can build a power unit down
Building.
here. Oh, and I apparently built something. Oh god. I've built a refinery here for no reason. Okay, so
Construction complete.
yeah, you need to deconstruct. Oh my god. Doomed? Doomed? That's not quite what I meant. I did not mean to doom you. Let's build
Building.
a couple of harvesters and see if we can't get a
Construction complete.
refinery now on the go here. You see, now we seem to be in business.
Building.
There you go, refinery here. So that's how it works. We need to spread out a bit more to make use of what we have. Okay. Lesson learned. Let's see, because
Construction complete.
it's a bit of a job to...
Cancelled.
How do I pan again? I know how to do that's it, Q and E for camera height. Okay. So, my thought is, can I get this one kind of on the edge, and then maybe another like hab or something over here? I don't know what a matter generator does. Matter generator creates metal from solar energy. Costs 100 power, generates 20.
Construction complete.
Not sure that's what I want. Okay, let's build one of those. And then maybe this unit here will start to come online because it will be within our kind of grasp. Wow, this is quite complex as like a 3D space builder. This unit does not seem to be online yet. Abandoned power plant for more prosperous time. Yeah, okay. We know. But here we have... yeah, we have two guys just working away here on the asteroid, so that's good. So if I build... no, ooh. Oh wow, sometimes it's a little bit... I'd say it's a little bit funky-dunky with how you position things. What about an anomaly? Extracts exotropic energies from nearby anomaly. Placed near wormholes grants 200 power and 250 metals per minute. That's a lot.
Can't build here.
Okay,
Building.
let's put the storage facility. Did I put that storage facility anywhere in... yeah, it looks to be relatively nearby. I'm going to see if that brings that online. And in the meantime, I'm going to bolster the fleet. Do we know what I have in terms of fleet? it
Construction
doesn't
complete.
seem
Awaiting
particularly
orders.
clear what I have in terms of fleet.
Relocating.
Yeah, it's not very clear, is it? So it doesn't seem to give me a big list of what I have in terms of fleet. Okay. Let's have fleet maneuvers off, fleet maneuvers on. Okay. So let's see. What do we think we've got here? I think I've got one of those McGibbles. I think I've got a beam ship. I think I've got one of the frigates. So I'm going to take... Right. Let's see. Under the unlocks, can we unlock heavies? We can. So let's grab a set of heavies as well.
Not enough power. Insufficient metal.
Yeah, I get that. And then I guess we should double up on those, or quad up on those, or whatever you want to call it. And I want to see if this thing's now... Oh, hello. I pressed C again. I want to see if this thing's now working. Yes, this seems to be working. By virtue of things. So that the fact that that costs 100 power, but that's producing 100 power, makes that a break even, which is nice. So that seems to actually work. Now we need to build some ships, and I need to build some materials, and maybe see if I can reach out to one of these other mines or something, I guess. I mean, we seem to have a limit
Not
here.
enough power. Insufficient metal.
Is that because I don't have sufficient storage? Like, for example, if I built some storage here, is that gonna increase? So I'm going to try and build this on the edge to expand my zone as much as possible and sort of build out this way towards this mine. Because I'm guessing if we build out towards this mine and possibly towards this mine as well.
Not enough power.
Oh, come on now.
Not enough power.
You say that?
Construction complete. Not enough power.
Oh, it takes 1600 to build it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is more complex than you would think, isn't it? So this is starting to... I think this is... There's a harvester here.
Not enough power. Insufficient
So-
metal.
This harvester doesn't actually do anything by the looks of it. But because it's here, it's online and it's producing. So for example, if I can... This one's at a height of 1,000. Why can't I build this? Why can't I build this?
Can't build here.
Okay, it's not going to let me build it there. I wanted to build it there because that would expand my sort of power zone. But it looks like I'm limited in terms of height as well as
Building.
everything else. So I'm going to try and build out towards here quickly and build out probably a few other bits and see if we can build ourselves up and see how big that makes us. How big and scary. Okay, so as I've been building out, I've learnt a few things here. So yes, as I build out towards these various things, yes, I can, of course, start to build new things here. Like, hopefully, if I could...
Insufficient metal.
It's not ideal. So if I
Cancelled.
click this one, alt mouse over, and then move this one around, I should be able to get this on about the same plane. There we go. But this one won't actually reach. So
Can't
for
build
example,
here. Cancelled.
I would need to try and put this one in between and build out. And that would get me here. As you see, this one is inactive. However, yes, you are one of the big fat ships. You can go over here. So here we should have one of the survey ships. But if I bring this survey ship over to here,
Construction complete.
I noticed that where the survey ship is over here, for example.
Moving.
Nope.
Insufficient
go
metal.
here.
Destination.
Right, let's disconnect that one. This one is active and producing me gubbins. So as you bring out, you only need to bring survey ships over to those units to bring them over. Now, there's only one way to fix this queue, and that is to remove everything and start again. So you literally have to like right click on it and remove them.
New ship constructed.
So I'm going to grab another couple of those and take those down. And I'm going to grab a bunch of surveyors, and then we're going to go 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 1 1.
New ship constructed.
We've already got one of those, and we're going to grab those two. So, but the surveyors,
new ship constructed.
they're going to go out
Moving.
to all the various things we can reach.
Moving.
Oh no, you need to go over with the fleet here. Same as you need to join up with the rest of the fleet, please. So these surveyors, there's one over here already. That's now working. So I can send one over to this unit, and it's all going to start doing its finest McGibbles. And in the meantime, we can get this refinery down working here.
Building.
There we go. I'll get some more materials in. Now these storage facilities get more expensive to build every single time. As you can see, they get more and more expensive. Ooh, we actually have not enough population this time. That's
construction complete.
pretty mad. We've not had that yet. So we're going to have to build a couple of hubs around here.
Building.
Let's just chuck a couple of hubs around here somewhere in various places where we can actually be allowed to build.
Building.
Because it looks
Not
like...
enough power. Construction complete.
What do you mean not enough power? Come on.
Insufficient metal.
So yeah, it looks like we're going to need to obviously get a few hubs on the go. And this is going to get some more...
Construction complete.
So I don't know why they're going for this asteroid. I mean, I built harvesters, additional harvesters.
Not enough.
I don't know if I need to tell them to come down to this area to get working. You know, like, for example, this guy needs to come over here. Here we go, we're getting a few corvettes on the go. We've got another surveyor there. I would say it's kind of hard to pick what ships you have out so far. Is that
construction complete?
That's another alien McGibble, and there's several more here. So here, each one of these with a cog on it is definitely a surveyor. So I need to get those out and off to various goodies, because they are producing, as soon as they arrive, they're effectively upping our production.
Moving to destination.
Not enough population.
Yes, I know there's not enough population. Why is the hab not increasing our population? I'm guessing the red is our hard cap. So that's probably a hard cap for this tutorial.
Awaiting orders.
So in which case, let's get all of these guys up to join the fleet. because we're going to need to fleet up in a minute and actually lay in an attack. So we've got another scout over there. Let's send you over to why don't you go over here? That one looks like he's not in use. Oh, and there's one here as well. I should have got... Look, go to this one actually. That one's more useful. Oh, we've still got another one. Okay, good. And that one's already in use. Here, go to that one. So yes, here we go. So now we are going to go in for the battle.
Yes, Admiral?
Now, I don't like blindly clicking on the minimap, so I'm going to move this across here. I'm guessing...
Orders confirmed.
Let's park up here. I don't know how close we have to be before combat will initiate,
On the
so
move.
I'm backing up a bit here. We'll get the fleet over. I see the heavy ships are quite slow to move. That one heavy ship I've got there is quite slow to move. On the bright side, with all the ships I've got queued up, if something does go wrong here and we get hammered, we're going to have new ships building very quickly.
Not enough population.
Okay, so it took quite a bit of time, but because my lord, is that ship slow. Now, I don't know what this big blue circle around it is. It's got to be an effect of something. Maybe it's got, I don't know, a shield effect or something. But as you can see, as these scouts have come over here, or surveyors, these units have come online. So my theory there does work. So it can give you quite a boost, I would guess. So now we've got to attack the enemy shipyard and destroy it. So fires AoE rounds. Lovely. I guess we'll start off attacking the defenses.
Target acquired.
And see what actually happens. And the interesting thing is going to be,
Ship reporting.
we should be able to, if I manage to select one of these, we should be able to hit like a full cinematic here. Which is quite cool. In all fairness, this is quite eye-candy stuff. I mean, we are now... recover the blueprint. Oh, the recover blueprint was damaged beyond recovery. By the looks of it, we already have this blueprint. Anyway, let's hope. Yes, okay. But yeah, I like the fact, look, it's more basic than X3. I would say it feels a bit more advanced than, say, a Vorian.
Not enough population.
I mean, you can't build ships in the same way that you can with a Vorian, but it's definitely...
Ship under attack.
It's definitely pretty and fun. I mean, we can come out of this mode so we can actually start to see it's doing damage. Are you not attacking? I've got my big heavy ship and it's not freaking cocking doing damage. You go and damage the bloody things. So do we have any ships over here that have now been built to... No, so we haven't lost any ships at the moment. These minions of the light are everywhere. Okay, fair enough. Good times. This ship... oh no, I thought that was our ship. It would be nice if you could see... Because, holy crap, this thing means business, doesn't it? Let's put the cinematic back on.
Not enough population.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I do like it. And if you have this one...
Ship under attack.
That's a similar cinematic. Oh, but that's pretty good. And the shipyard is done.
Victorious.
And we are victorious. And that was just the tutorial. And I've got to admit, that felt pretty epic, and I'm guessing that is not as big as the battles go. So that is a first look at Stellar Warfare. And I must say, it looks extremely intriguing, and I could well see at least a short series coming on this. It is a small dev group. I don't remember how many people it is or how much it actually is on Steam. I think it's relatively cheap. So if you're into Avorion and you like X and you like the grand strategy sort of approach, I'd say, okay, maybe there's some optimization required in the way some of the AI works, but I'd say this is an awesome little game. And with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time when I'm not sure what we'll be doing, but we may see a series of this in the future. Thanks a lot.